Bark McBruff, the amazing weather report. And because of an emergency birthday party baby shower mix, I will not be here after I interview Abraham. So I have a special guest host to interview Jesus and Muhammad. His name is DJ Prophet P. DJ. Alright. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you? Pretty good.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, DJ Prophet P,
Yes.
who will you interview today?
I will be interviewing Muhammad and Jesus Christ.
That's very interesting. What do you have in store for them?
Oh well, we're just gonna talk about their religions and such, how they became what they are, and
I hear you're going to be acting something out, a very big historical event.
yes, the Crusades between it's about the fight for the Christian Holy Lands with the Muslims. So it'll be very fun to see.
Well, I know I'm looking forward to it, and I hope you guys are too. DJ Prophet P, everyone. And now for the weather with Roughneck Barks. It's gonna rain. Thanks, Ollie. Now for our first guest. You know him from the Torah, Global Class, and many other hits. Please welcome Abraham.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing? Good. All right. Nice to see you made it here fine.
Yep.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Quite a lot of traffic.
You know, sometimes you have that.
Yep.
All right. So, Abraham, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So, tell us your story and the story of Judaism.
Well, I'd be glad to. Well, many years ago, in 1948 BC to be exact, my wife could not bear a child. So I had a child with another woman. Sometime later, a magical being told me he would bless my wife with a child named Isaac. God told me to sacrifice Isaac, and I almost did, but it was just a test, so I began to believe more and more in God. After this, I began to preach his teachings, and eventually it became Judaism.
And what about the Ten Commandments? What about those? What happened there?
Oh, they're very interesting.
They're very famous.
Yes, well, they came centuries later with Moses. Moses led her people out of Egypt. And in the story called Exodus, after that, our God named Yahweh, gave Moses the tablets with the 10 Commandments on them. 10 Commandments are, Yahweh is the only God. Thou shalt have no other gods. Thou shalt not make unto thy any graven image. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord in vain. Celebrate the Sabbath. Honor thy father and thy mothers. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not covet.
Wow, that sounds cool. You have a lot of rules in your religion.
That is true, but they are rules every person must follow in their monotheistic religion.
Well, that's very cool, Abraham. Thanks for coming.
Anytime, pal. I had a lot of fun.
Yay. Sorry for the disturbance, folks. There was some dogs.
Hello, and welcome back to Wake Up and Smell the Coffee, America. As you know, this week is Mega Messiah Week. So, our next guest came all the way from the gates of heaven. The Son of God, the man who walks on water, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hi, Jesus. How are you?
Well, it's great to be here in my hometown of Bethlehem. I'm doing pretty good. Having a great time.
Nice. So, I think we're all wondering, how did Christianity become what it is today?
Well, it all started in the year 4 BC, when I was born. But first, let me tell you a little bit about Christianity.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
Christianity is a monotheistic religion. It's been believed so that if you're good, you'll go to heaven, and it's a very nice place, and if you're bad, you'll go to hell. And it's a not so nice place.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, back to the story. I helped spread Christianity until I was about 32 years old, when the Romans crucified me. Luckily, after I died, my followers kept on spreading their religion, and it still spread on, and it was doing pretty good. After this, everything sort of went downhill with the Crusades.
Oh, that stinks.
Hello, I represent a Christian. He represents a Muslim. And this backpack represents Jerusalem, and we're about to act out the Crusades.
I want Jerusalem.
Not on my watch.
Oh, my arm.
Yes, I have Jerusalem.
Not today. That stinks. Jerusalem was your holy land.
Yes, indeed. After this, the Middle Ages occurred, which gave us much power from the Roman Catholic Church. This church really picked up Christianity, and because of this church, Christianity really picked up, and a lot of people converted. As you can see from this graph, when Christianity first started, it was not very popular. And then, it had its ups and downs, and then the Middle Ages occurred, and it became very popular. So, yes. And the church had a lot of power, and everyone used it as a form of protection, because times were bad.
Okay, we will be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back. Our next guest is from the Quran, and his name is Muhammad. How you doing, Muhammad?
Very good, thank you.
So, Muhammad, why is your face censored?
Well, followers of my religion choose not to make depictions of my face.
And why is that?
Because followers of Islam prefer to think in our God Allah of me in their own way. Now many depictions are created.
Alright, well that's interesting. So tell us about you and your religion.
Gladly. I was born in the year 570 CE in Mecca to a family of merchants and eventually became a merchant myself. In one of my years of being a merchant, I underwent a great change. This experience led me to believe that there was only one true God named Allah. Allah communicated was only one true God named Allah.
Okay.
By the 650s, many of Allah's teachings preached by me were all organized into a holy book which now we call the Quran. Because we were a monotheistic religion and many of the rulers of Mecca were polytheistic, problems were caused. But we fixed that because I had led so many people. Rules were created for the establishment of a religion. This caused the pillars of Islam to be created. These are the 5 rules every Muslim must follow, and they are as I follow. Allah is the one and only true God, and Muhammad is his prophet. Every Muslim must pray facing towards Mecca. Muslims must fast during Ramadan. Muslims must donate to the poor. And every Muslim must make a pilgrimage to Mecca in a lifetime. And that's the story of me in Islam.
Wow, How interesting. That's all the time we have. Thank you for your time, Muhammad. I know I've learned a lot, and I hope my viewers have learned as well.